Yeah, I could see that. Sometimes just hitting your opponent in this game is actually really, really hard.
But especially when you have like these weird, like Greninja's body is just so twisty and strange that it's really hard to hit him. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm not. I'm just waiting for you to finish your sentence. It is. You're right. It is hard to hit Greninja and Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi turns into a fighter jet every time you press Y. So like, what are we doing here?
Uh-oh. It's gonna be. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Airing out of that. I think I was just trying to mash and I accidentally got that nair. And if you don't like fast fall that nair, it has a lot of lag at the end of it.
Yeah, that's why I always mash with the control stick. You spin it. Yeah.
Smart.
Just because, like, too many times I've been in situations where I end up pressing a button I didn't want to.
Yeah, or I'll see people, like, accidentally, like, down B or up B, like, when they don't mean to, and just lose their stock when they didn't really have to.
Remember people were, like, buffering air dodges and dying?
Oh, God.
When the game first came out?
I remember that.
Remember when they were talking about how bad that was going to be?
Yep.
Now look at us.
But then, yeah, exactly, now look at us. Again, we've come a long way since 2018, man. Here we go. What's the option here for Burst? Putting a lot of pressure on Ludwig in the middle of that stage here. Oh. Try to get that jab. Couldn't quite get it. Egg lay. And just completely mistreated. Might have been trying to read a roll over there.
He's doing something, but Burst is low-key cooking him right now.
Oh, that substitute. Not going to be enough.
Not enough. Smart to go up with that, though. Yeah. I feel like that's like, you wouldn't expect that, you know?
Yeah.
Almost caught him DIing the wrong way.
Yeah. Full stock lead here. I lied. Almost, it was a full stock lead there for Burst, but Ludwig able to finally take that stock.
Okay.
Okay. One thing about Yoshi is, I think as Greninja, you can take advantage of that, you know, of that recovery. You got those shurikens that can potentially eat the double jump. You got Hydro Pump that can push Yoshi away just a little bit. You can take advantage.
No, you certainly can. And I think that's going to be important if your opponent's not comfortable recovering. We all know how difficult that can be.
Yeah.
And Ludwig is just like very slowly clawing his way back into this.
Yeah.
Burst sort of in a situation that we saw before. Okay, the Nair is going to do it. But I was going to say Burst might have found himself in a situation where he's like at a percent where the setup doesn't work, and now you got a stray hit.
Yeah.
But Yoshi's got good aerials. Yoshi's got good moves.
Oh, like some of the best aerials in the game, if not the best. Oh, that should be stock right there. Yep, jab lock into that forward smash is going to do it every single time.
And twice on Sundays.
Aha, guess what day it is, brother? Hey, dead even game right here. It really feels like none of these guys have taken advantage. And I said earlier, this game's either going to be done in a minute and a half or it's going to go down to like 2 minutes. And I think we're definitely on pace for that second option here.
You think it's going to go down to 2 minutes?
2:37.
You're crazy. 2:37.
One more minute. I'm a liar.
2:37. Are you sure?
I'm a liar.
3:01. You heard it here.
3:01.
3:01. You can't change now.
3:01.
You were a 2:37 fan just a moment ago.
Yo, 3:01. There we go. you're eyeing that time, bro. 3:01. Watch.
Big Nair coming out from Burst.
Hey. Watch right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game. Dang it. Dang it. I lied. Oh. I was 3 seconds off. I was 3 seconds off.
That's 3 seconds is a long time.
I'll see. Whatever, man.
You're 3 seconds off.
I'll take it. Well, hey, man. I don't drive Formula 1, so I guess that doesn't matter, huh?
Whatever. You're 3 seconds off if you're like a bus operator in Japan.
Hey, man. I am not Japanese. I don't drive buses.
Why not?
Huh?
Try it out.
I don't want it, bro. It's very respectable.
Whatever,
job,
man. Burst is driving the bus in this set. Took game one and was sort of a slower set than I imagined, but just a really solid game plan. You know, not really giving anything up.
Like either player really was able to completely wrestle control from the other one.
Yeah.
One of those sets I can definitely see just going to like a game 4 or to a game 5.
I feel like Greninja is such a hard tournament character.
Absolutely. Like,
even when you're really good at him, I just feel like it's an uphill battle.
Because the thing is, so many characters in this game, and just not to discredit people who play like top tiers, but so many players characters just have a move I can go to that is dependable every single time. Steve has back air. Kazi got basically every button that character has. Character like Rob has like up air and forward air. Like Fox has like a back air. It's like a lot of these top characters have like Game & Watch has like a up B out of shield, has forward, has so many good, like they have that one move that is just consistent, and if I know I'm losing, I can throw this out and be okay. Greninja unfortunately doesn't have that.
Yeah, Greninja, like, the Greninja player has to make a good exact decision at some percentages, and that can be really, really hard. And in this game, especially when like your opponent, it feels like your opponent could be anywhere and come from anywhere.
Exactly.
Like it's really, really hard to consistently get those.
But even like someone like Yoshi has like a nair that is just like one of the safest nairs in the game that they can toss out and fade back or fade in order to get in and out of whatever range. And yeah, Greninja just doesn't have that. And we said this earlier when we saw Ludwig. Greninja is one of those characters who you need like you're rarely ever gonna take a stock with like a raw hit.
Oh,
it's like you need
edge guard
unless you do something like that, you need an edge guard or you need one of those like 1-2 conversions, you know, down tilt, forward air, up throw, up air, whatever the case may be.
Dual kill confirmed.
Exactly. Like unless you land like a really good forward air off the ledge or something, it is pretty difficult to get a consistent stock with them. Making it back, yes you are. That's the option here on the ledge, get up attack. But still you're at 171. For burst, you gotta take the stock ASAP.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those sets where people, these two, like you were saying, it's either gonna take like 30 seconds or damn near the full 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Like they both sort of suffer from similar issues. I feel like Yoshi has it a little bit better, but they both sort of suffer from this like no man's land that you get into once you get your opponent to high percent and they're not dead.
Yeah. Yoshi, you know, I don't want to say depends on, but relies on like those up tilt up air combos or those forward tilt up air combos.
Yeah.
We see Burst definitely has taken advantage of a lot of those. But again, the difference between these two characters is that like that nair, I think that's the biggest difference. That nair is a kill move, it's a combo starter, it's a combo ender. Like around what 110, 120 if you're at the ledge, like nair can just kill you outright if you get the sweet spot of it.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see if that comes to fruition here in this game. Ludwig has about a 80 or so % lead. Forward air, okay.
Forward tilt?
The forward tilt, I should say, sorry, not forward air.
And burst at
making it back, yep.
152%, that's big percent.
Yeah.
But low-key, okay, I was going to say low-key, I feel like he's not in a bad spot because he's in a position where he's going to be able to link into a kill. Ooh, fair doesn't work.
Yeah. Up throw?
And then no back throw. No kill therapy from Greninja?
I don't know the percent. You know, Yoshi.
Make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back.
I got mixed.
And, it worked. It worked out. Did it on purpose.
Hey.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
I got mixed. Oh my god. Again,
we all got mixed.
That's why Burst is one of the best in Canada.
You think he did that on purpose?
Yes. I do.
Yeah, I believe it.
Up throw,
still no kill on the
Yoshi's
up
heavy,
throw.
man.
Yeah, those are steel toes.
Yep.
They got the green triangle on them, bro. Those are safety shoes.
Oh, there we go. As that aerial is going to take that stock, only 43% on Ludwig here. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, still anyone's game, but like, I just feel like time-wise, I don't know. If I'm burst, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
If I'm burst, I'm chilling. I know what he's got to do to get all the way over here and kill me. I'm gonna hang out, throw some eggs.
Yeah.
You know, throw out fair. Just approach on my own terms. Like, do what you gotta do. Ooh. Left for broke there. Why not? You're at 0.
Yeah.
Live a little.
I see that. I feel like Burst goes for that a lot.
There it is.
To get that stock. I feel like Burst goes for that a lot, but I never really see him get it. But the thing is, even if you're in your opponent's head that like I'm willing to go for this.
Yeah.
So whatever option you
There's
pick
really no
out of
downside. Like
exactly.
Like most people aren't gonna kill you off a single whiffed up smash.
Exactly. Like it makes my opponent know whatever. Like if I get you in the egg, you need to be careful. Whatever option you pick, I am ready to punish it.
And it can create like a bit of a scramble situation. Like you're in control there too. So the person mashing out can only in a guessing situation, right? So they can only do but so many things. A lot of times you'll just see the Yoshi player just sort of stand there and look at you while you directional air dodge out of this egg that he just forced you in. Because he did that on landing. Like you can't shield too close to Yoshi when he's coming down.
Again, one thing Yoshi can also do is like that down air puts so much shield pressure. So it's like you have to be worried about getting egg laid or down air, which could just destroy your shield from full almost. So good at being able to put pressure on opponents, whether they're shielding or not. But honestly, so good.
Shout out Yoshi, man.
You know, that's a blue collar character.
Yeah, that's a blue collar, hard-working character. Shout out Yoshi. I can't speak to. I don't know what Greninja does for work, but like judging by the scarf, I feel like he's in tech.
You think Greninja's in tech?
Yeah.
You think so?
I feel like Greninja is in tech.
Tech, bro, like it's just a Silicon Valley.
Yeah, Silicon Valley, like startup culture. Just like most startups, Greninja's going down.
Investors lost all their money. Oh my God. So here we go, even game once again here in game 3 on Hollow Bastion, man. I feel like even though this is a 2-0, this is one of those 2-0s that, you know, was 1 or 2 hits away from being a 2-0 the other direction.
Both games were long and they were close.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that's why it feels like that, you know? Think about this though. Burst has sort of been in control the entire set, and that's gotta count for something, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, it has been close, and there have been times when Ludwig has, you know, held his own, but I feel like it's really been the Burst show the past 2 games, and now going into this game 3, we could, low-key, not saying we're going to, but we could see a 3-0, especially if Burst can take this next stock.
Has to regain momentum back. It seemed like Ludwig was alive right there those last 15 or so seconds. What's the option on the ledge? Nope. Ludwig able to get Burst off stage. A couple eggs to cover the landing. Smart options there from Burst.
Oh, I thought we were going to see it. He called out the roll.
Oh! That clip shield to pop him up?
Yeah.
Hey, doesn't matter because I got that back. Yeah, clip the shield popped him up perfectly. That was crazy.
Now Burst can go. He can really do whatever he wants here. Stock lead, not gonna die. Like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that back throw. Get me out of percentage where you can easily combo me into fair, please. I'm begging you.
I think right now Burst might be in that sweet spot percentage where Ludwig stuff might still work.
Yeah.
I think, okay, stuff like that. But I think we're slowly gonna reach that point in that 130, 140 range.
Oh, great call out.
Yep.
Great call out there from Ludwig. That's exactly what you need. Caught him sort of going high there, napping a little bit, and just up air is gonna even things up. So now we're back to like actually playing the game. This looks like this is the quickest game we've had so far if you look at the timer. We're on last stock with 4 minutes left.
The thing about, I feel like, I might be wrong about this, but it really feels like, even though they've been trading stocks, it really feels like Burst has typically taken the first stock, maybe not this game, that's typically taken the stock before Ludwig has.
Yeah.
And you can't keep doing that. Already at 108, this is like one good conversion away. Oh, now we're in
there. There it is.
Yep, there it is. Said one good conversion, Burst Herbie. There it is, a 3-0 to take that game. Yo, YouTube.
They got Crunchyroll on here? I saw Crunchyroll.
YouTube, how to beat Yoshi in bracket.
Just a real quick how to beat Yoshi. Yeah, man.
Quick time. Oh, man. There you go, Burst with a 3-0. That was one of those 3-0. You know how sometimes you're a TO. I used to be a TO. Someone reports the score and they go, bro, I lost 2-0, but it was close, bro. Yeah. That's the type of set they're talking about.
Yeah, no, that was